Have you ever cheated? On ideas. What do you think I was referring to? If you're a writer, you probably know exactly what I mean. You start one idea, then another one shows up, and then another, and then another, and then another one. And suddenly you're juggling like 5 projects and finishing nada, 0. Today we're talking about what happens when you have too many ideas and how to stay loyal to the one you're working on. So the question is, how do you focus on one idea when you have too many? Speaking from experience, I have enough ideas that I often feel behind on where I'm supposed to be. That pressure can be either motivating, but most of the time it stresses me out, y'all. And it just makes me rush through the writing I'm working on. Ideas come quickly, sometimes too quickly, and they can steal the spotlight from the project that needs my attention. So, with that being said, I do have some tips to share. And no, I'm not just speaking from my booty here. I actually have 3 main tips to help you focus. Tip number 1, write it down. The stress usually comes from one fear. What if I forget this? That panic, that I gotta go my own way. What about us? What about everything we've been through? But what about trust? You know I never wanted to hurt you. Then what about me? What am I supposed to do? Can't leave this moment happens because you think the idea will disappear if you don't act on it immediately. So write it down. I like to do a brain dump. You can use Google Docs, Pages, notes, or even write down traditionally with pen and paper. Do y'all remember pen and paper? Write everything you think for the idea. No pressure, no structure, just get it out. It's not like you're actually going to write it. It's more so you're thinking about if I write it. If the idea starts getting bigger, I would recommend moving it on to its own document and calling it a project, whatever name works for you. That way the idea doesn't feel lost. It's safe, it's stored, it's locked tight with a key, and you can come back to it later, y'all. Tip number 2. Is it worth it? Now, pause. Think critically here. You're working on an idea that feels huge, right? Something that could be amazing, maybe even best time selling. Then another idea shows up, and that one feels just as amazing too. So now you're stuck. So ask these simple yes or no questions. Can this idea wait? Is it worth leaving my current project unfinished? And am I in love with this idea enough to stop what I'm doing? Just yes or no. No but, no explanation. Keep it simple. Make the answer clear and more honest. Okay? Okay, y'all? No buts. No, if then maybe so. Yes or no. Tip number 3. If an idea feels overwhelming or consuming, take one day for it. One. Not a month, not a year, just a day. Sometimes I let ideas spill over into multiple days when I really only need one day to focus on it, to explore it. Think of it like this. If the idea is a pimple, name it, acknowledge it, and let it exist. Don't force it, don't fight it. Your ideas aren't battling each other. They're just waiting in line, patiently. It's your mind, you're in control, so take that day. Write a few sentences, write 3 pages, write whatever comes, but just for that day. That's usually enough to clear out your system so you can return to the project you was focusing on before. This is exactly how I approach my ideas. If you saw my Google Docs, you'll see a lot of them. Some ideas overshadow the one I'm currently working on sometimes, but I write them down and leave them there and return back to my one that I love so much. They're still mine. They'll still be there when I return to it. Hopefully. Lord's willing. And in the end, it comes down to love. L is for the way you look at me. Oh, sorry. Love. LOVE. I had to think about that for a second. When you love an idea enough, you will want to commit to it. And you want to commit to it for not just a day, but for however long it takes. You will be willing to do that. So think about it. With that being said, there are just tips from my own experience. If these do not work for you, but I don't know what to tell you except maybe go outside, breathe some air, let your brain rest for a bit. I don't know. Just because something works for me doesn't mean it will work for everyone, okay? So I would actually love to hear your ideas. Drop them in the comments, not just for me, but for everybody else who's watching who might need help too. And with that being said, thank you all for listening. I'll see y'all around. Bye bye.